Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the charts. Welcome back to the Market Beast edition of the channel. Your fellow compadres back here with you guys. Of course, we're going to take a look at Sndl, see if there's anything that has changed. I think I've decided to do maybe a daily or, every other day or even 3-day daily update for you guys. Well, not a daily, but yeah, an update for you guys, for the investors. So, of course, if you're invested, if you're thinking of investing, maybe you missed out on the move, or you could potentially get in on the move here before it's too late. That's some of the things we're going to go over on the updates that we go over. So let's not waste time. Let's just dive right into the charts. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content, guys. So let's just dive into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's November the 10th, 2020. The previous close of Sndl is going to be 0.4380, down about 4.4 for the day. Okay. All right, so let's see here. So I guess everything looks fair. Let's pull up the 1 day here. Let's see here. There were two levels that we were looking at, guys. As you can see overhead, there's one red line here that's at about 86 cents, 0.86, and this line here at about 0.56. That was the level that I was saying that it could have some resistance here, but the level to truly reach is the 0.86 level. If it were to happen anytime soon, guys, I honestly, in my opinion, I don't think that'd be a healthy move. But let's just wait and see what happens here. I'm going to base my analysis today on the daily. We're going to move it on up, but it's going to be mainly focused on the daily for now. And one of the things that I'm seeing right off the bat here is obviously this candle here is in a friendly candle to the trend here. This daily candle, that's going to be, it's not necessarily a reversal candle. How I look at it is this is a complete, everything except for the wick below here. Like these are all pending sell orders that needs to be clear. Like a market participant needs to actually step into, like a market maker needs to actually step into the market and buy up the range between, let me just put a horizontal line so you guys can see that there, between 0.45 all the way up to 0.58. So a market participant needs to literally come in and hit that buy button and clear those sell orders between that range. Otherwise, we'll be subjected to any price activity below that level. Again, this is just from a daily's perspective, guys. 0.45, and again, the recent level of resistance, so the last level of resistance before this one potentially here, right, at about 0.59 is going to be 0.25 cents, guys. I've said it like a million times. 0.25 cents. Is it actually going to get all the way down? I mean, we just got to wait and see, guys. Let the thing play out here. And another thing that I'm noticing is this green candle that you see here, believe it or not, is a bearish candle. This is a very bearish candle, especially if you ever see one of these candles at the top of a potential run to the upside, and it's on the higher time frame. Yeah, that's a bearish candle, guys. Careful when you see that. So I'm basically saying that we may experience a little bit more downwards pressure tomorrow in the markets. I mean, don't be surprised if you get a little push to the upside, maybe to about 0.51. But as far as the daily is suggesting here, it's not really suggesting upside potential until it can back test some support, which I've said many times. And the back test support would either be 0.25 cents or this pink or the purple line that we followed, the infamous purple line, which is at about 0.27. But it can just kind of hang around until, just kind of allow the moving average to find the price. I mean, I've seen that happen. Let's just wait for this thing, guys. This is a bearish candle on the daily here. Let's crank it on up to the 3-day. I think we got less than 24 hours to close on the 3-day here. Yeah, so there's 18 hours to close on this 3-day candle here. Same as the other. We do have pending sell orders overhead. But again, this 3-day candle actually closes less than 24 hours. So it still can have a push to the upside, believe it or not. And the level again is about, what was the level I said? Is there a erase this thing here? All right. So the level it's still the same, 0.56. The only problem with that is, let's just say, for instance, on this 3-day candle that we're currently looking at on the screen here, okay? If this 3-day candle closes above 0.56, the level that I'm saying that it needs to kind of just start at to continue the momentum to the upside to that more important level at about 85 right here, The only problem is if it pushes to the upside on this particular candle, it's actually going to create a very large gap in the price. And some people don't have no idea what gaps are. And I'm actually no expert on gaps, but typically when you have a gap in the chart, especially on the higher time frames like the weekly or the 1 month, in some cases, if not most cases, that gap will have a filling sooner than most would expect it to get filled. Okay, and currently the gap in the price from a 3 days perspective here is going to be at about 0.25 cents all the way up to the close there at about 0.43 cents. Okay, so gaps are never really good. I mean, I'm not going to say gaps are never really good, but when you have gaps in the price, they tend to get filled at some point. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. All right, so let's see here. So in other words, if this 3-day actually pushes to 0.56, I wouldn't necessarily get too excited. That wouldn't be the ideal setup as far as what I can see in order to continue the momentum to the upside up through 56, okay, 0.56. So let's just wait this thing out, guys. And again, the moving average for the 3-day is actually at 0.21 cents. So we definitely have to do some sort of consolidating, whether that's going to be some sort of falling wedge or, you know, as far as coming down or sideways consolidation. We just have to give the moving average some time. That was a very aggressive move. I didn't expect that to happen in less than a week, guys. That 200% to the upside, that was very aggressive. So we just got to wait and see how the market participants who actually entered that play, how they're going to play this thing out. Do they have good intentions? Are they actually going to hold their positions between 14 cents up to 0.60 cents? You know, that's the thing that's that gray area that honestly I'm not sure about. And remember, this stuff is when you see these candlesticks enter the market, like these candles like this, yeah, best to believe someone actually hit that buy button. Or, you know, whether it's one person, an institution, a group of individuals who just simultaneously agree to do it at one time. You know, these are actual buying candles where someone made a purchase in the market. The one thing that we need to try to analyze or understand is, do they have good intentions in holding the price relatively within these ranges here to actually continue the momentum to the upside? Or are they just buying in? That was just a buy-in to cover themselves on some options that they probably had in the markets. You know, it's kind of the cover my butt move to the upside. So, I mean, people who don't understand options probably wouldn't understand that. But, yeah, just that is a potential scenario that played out there, okay? Let's see the weekly, and we're probably closing out on the weekly here. Okay, so the weekly has 2 days to close. So we're probably going to close towards the end of the week. Today is Tuesday. Let's see here. Yeah, so all of the candles, they all pretty much look identical. The weekly, the 3-day, the one, well, not the 1 day. The 1 day looks like it wants to come down a bit. Yeah, so we got about 3 days, less than 3 days to close on this weekly candle. Anything can happen. Yeah, I'm not seeing much here, guys. Again, we do have the potential of getting trapped down here just under 0.56 to 25 cents. We got to give this thing at least like 2 to 3 weeks to see what it's going to do. Maybe it'll blast off. I mean, I don't think that'll be a healthy move, honestly. So let's just let this thing play out over the next 3 weeks, guys. I'll probably give you guys a visit ever so often to give you my perspective on where I think things are going. Let me just say this. I think I said on. Okay, I don't know if you guys watched the previous video. We'll leave a link. It did break above that 36 level. I want to say that this may not be an official break above the 36 level, only because we're still in the midst of this weekly candle before it closes. So it is possible that this could change. So just be mindful of that. It's not guaranteed. It looks like an official breakup, but let's just keep that in mind for now, that it could very well turn around and actually close below this 0.36 level that I was extremely excited about to see that, because that's what I was waiting on to confirm that some of the cannabis stocks have officially bottomed and they're about to go to the upside. So let's just keep our eyes on that. And that's pretty much what I have. Now, remember, guys, all of the cannabis sectors now, when we get the break above of the previous level of resistance on the RSI, remember that doesn't necessarily confirm with 100% certainty that the symbol is broken out and it's going to continue to the upside. the most important, I think I actually explained it, it must maintain support above the 36 level. That's how we actually confirm that it is, in fact, has a lot more potential to continue to the upside, the uptrend, when it stays above and potentially even back tests this level as support. So that's something to keep in mind. So when we do confirm this break above the 36 level on the weekly here, it's not time to go all in, guys. It's time to pay attention to the RSI to verify that it's not breaking down below this level, because if it does, that's a sign that the trend does not want to shift just yet. It's still immature, and it needs more time to mature in the markets to build up enough buying interest and momentum to continue to the upside. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for stopping in here with me. Be sure to leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the Sndl sector here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, this is Napoleon Macro. I truly appreciate you guys stopping in here with me. I do appreciate that. And that's it for now, guys. I'm going to talk to you very soon. Turn on your post notifications. Click that video on the screen just to make sure we're staying consistent with our thesis. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.